Assalamu alaikum everyone. So this is going to be one of many videos. So basically what the plan is I'm going to take her around and do a little video of all the dogs. We'll start off with Nala, who's our, what breed, you'll answer the questions, I'll do the talking, innit?
Well, what breed is she?
Yeah, what breed is she?
So I brought off a good friend of mine who had a Presa Canario bit, and the dad was an XL bully, but because you can see she's got fur, which, you know, both them breeds don't really have fur in their genetics or nothing. I think she's got a collie or a herder dog.
Some sort of herding breed?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, like, obviously her litter mates, did they come out with fur as well, or was it just...
No, she was like she was a run to the litter, she was the biggest in the litter, and she come out with fur and whatnot, so the main reason I chose her was just because she was the odd one out.
Okay. You know, just like, pictures don't really do it justice. So how big is she? Like, in terms of, like, you know, like, if you compare it to our dogs, you know what I mean?
Compared to our dogs, I don't really like to compare them because we've got livestock guardians, so it's a bit of a big difference. But compared to like a fully grown Czech Shepherd or German Shepherd, for example, she's not far off. She's probably a couple inches in it.
A couple inches. So yeah. She's around about 55 centimeters.
Maybe. There's not much off on it.
I mean, cameras ain't gonna really show her size. Like, she's like a lot bigger than, you know, your XLs,
yeah, and
whatever.
Compared when she's next to me as well, I'm 6'3", so you have to put that into perspective.
Of course, yeah.
The dogs, they don't really look that big next to me.
Yeah. Yeah, she's proper hyperactive. You know, like, a personality. Like, you know, just talk about that, about how her personality is and whatever.
Her personality is chill. She's a good dog. She's very game though, to say.
What do you mean by game?
Game in terms of hunting, and when another dog does want to try it with her, she won't back down. It's like a flick of a switch.
Okay.
Other than that, if you see her on a daily basis, she's like just wants affection constantly. She wants loving, she wants petting. She's friendly with people. She's friendly with most dogs as well. But once she hits that trigger point, then it all just goes black for her.
It all goes black for her. I think that's quite common with, you know, like all sort of like bull breed dogs, terrier dogs and whatever. You know, they're game dogs, so like, you know, if you look back at their origins, they were bred to, like, once they get into any altercations, it's just like, it goes black. They always like go black, and then it's just kill or be killed. It's one of them ones. So it's just, you gotta be very careful, like, owning a breed like this. You know what I mean? She's very playful, very playful.
This is what she wants, just loving.
How is she with the other dogs?
With the pack? You know what? She's bang on with the rest of the pack. The only one who she's got a bit of animosity with now is Reva.
Okay.
Reason being, Reva being a dominant female, she tries to put all of her, you know, her dominance even on the males.
Yeah.
So when the girls come on heat once, her and Reva, they both come on at the same time, which led to a bit of an altercation between them. That was like, they had a bit of a, you know, a bit of a tussle with each other. Nothing major, but since then, Reva does not want to accept her much, but they still tolerate each other through kennels.
They respect each other, but you, what it is, you can't.
I would not leave them alone unattended. That's just being a smart owner.
Well, that's the only problem she has with her. Like, in terms of like any other pack members,
with the rest, she's perfect.
I mean, she was a midwife for Reva's pups anyway.
Yeah, before, I think what really we noticed the difference was after Reeves had the pups and after she had her litter, that's when it all really kicked off. But with Reva's pups, she was the actual midwife for them. She looked after them. Reva let her into a kennel. She showed her love and everything, but since then we've not really wanted to risk anything between them.
Of course, yeah.
But for example, Zaria, our CAO, she has also had a little altercation with Nala, but theirs is more pure dominance.
Just pure dominance. Yeah.
They don't have no animosity between each other.
There you go. She loves digging, man. You'll notice there'll be a couple of times where she'll be doing that.
Yeah. No, with the rest of the pack she's fine. She's got a love-hate relationship with Baron.
What do you mean by love-hate relationship?
Baron being the most dominant, he does like to put dominance on all the females anyway, and all the males. So
can you speak a bit louder because it's a bit, you know, the mic.
Oh, sorry. Now sometimes they do play a bit rough.
Yeah.
Her and Baron, but because of Baron's size and dominance, he can put his dominance a bit onto her. So
Yeah.
normally what she does, she'll just sprint off from him and run into a kennel, and then they just go into a playful mode. Or sometimes Nala wants her own space from Baron because he can be a bit too overpowering for us. Look up.
Just do a close up. Okay.
Wait. I don't know if she's seen a squirrel or something, but she wants to go already.
You know, just show her a jaw structure and whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a canine. Good girl.
She's one dog that don't really like us touching her mouth. Hey, come here.
I mean, it's fine if you can't do this.
No,
It's
no.
alright, man. Let her calm down. She's really hyperactive, so she was, you know.
She's normally done once. She's done all of her work, and then she'll just have like a big energy drop, and she wants to calm down.
Yeah.
See where the kangals, they preserve their energy and they want to, like, you know, balance it out through whatever they're doing. She likes to do a bit of an explosive one.
Yeah.
And then she just has a complete calm down effect.
I mean, she can go for hours, but
Yeah,
it's
it's not like she's not got stamina, but whereas the kangals, they don't have these random little bursts constantly. With her, she'll just start bursting at no like, you know, just because she wants to pull. It's like she finds it amusing to pull me, basically. Look now. But with the kangals, they're a bit more mellow, they're a bit more chill with it. You know, they can go for a lot longer though than she can.
yeah, I understand, man. In terms of like, what's your programs with her, like at Savaski? You know, like we obviously was it
in
breeding,
terms
training, like what?
For training, we've had a lot of people ask us to put into bite work, you know, protective work. Hey. I know you want to go. We don't really want to put her into protective work, to be honest. But for basic obedience,
Yeah, have a bit of leeway, like walk around.
for a bit of what's called basic obedience on the other hand, we're going to get booked in for a few sessions because of the pandemic. Only a select few trainers are doing it at the moment. We're all like busy, but she will be getting obedience training done. Just a basic, just on recourse, so I can have her off the leash so she can run around a bit more. And yeah, that's for training. That's pretty much what we've got planned.
And in terms of breeding, I know she just had a litter.
Yeah,
You know, so obviously,
I'm not looking to breed her now. Probably till the start of 2022, really.
2022.
Yeah. But for those who are interested in that litter, the best thing I can tell you is it's going to be. We've already got a stud lined up for her. It's going to be a very game
dog.
breeding. The pups are going to have a lot of drive, a lot of energy, and they're going to want to work. That's all I can say for that. But if you want to keep any updates, or if you want updates on it, just head over to the Instagram. Everything's on there.
Yeah, that's bang on, man.
Hola.
Should we just take her for a little walk, just see how she is? I mean, people underestimate her because obviously we've got a lot of, you know, bigger dogs, a lot of like tougher dogs and whatever. So she doesn't. It's not that she doesn't get love. A lot of people are attracted to the other dogs compared to her. People don't realise she's a very, very tough
Bitch.
Yeah, a very tough bitch. You know.
One thing with Nala though, we can say you have to see her in person.
Yeah. Very,
She
very
just
friendly, very like lovable. I mean, that's all she wants to do to people. I mean, I don't really want to like train her to be like human aggressive or anything because there's no need for that. Like, you know, like,
Yeah, that's why I don't want no protective work or nothing either. It's just I want to have obedience. You know, for recall, for example, I want to be able to let her off the leash. Because I know at the moment, if we do let her off the leash, she'll do alright. But if she sees another dog, for example, another person quite far away,
yeah.
she's gonna want to go and play, or she's gonna want to go on affection. Hola.
What I'll do is I want to stop the video here.
Yeah.
When we get down there, when we're on the field, let's do a bit of recording there, and then. Yeah, I don't really want to be making these videos too long, just a quick 10 minutes.
Yeah, just quick.
Just show you off with the dog. If people want to see more of her, I can do longer videos, whatever. It's just a quick brief introduction of Nala. Are we doing it?
I don't think Nala's been on the YouTube channel, has she?
I mean, we got the transformation video, but people think that she's not got an XL in her. So obviously, I hope this video explains the fact that she was the odd one out, you know, from her litter mates and whatever. And she has got it in her. I mean,
when I did go, because it was just myself who did go and see the pup when my mate had the litter. I've seen both parents. The dad was one of the nicest XLs I've seen in person.
Was it chocolate?
Mom was, in terms of Presa, she wasn't really like the big bulky one. She was more of the lean cut, smaller type ones. But I think she must have had a herder somewhere back in the line. The XL was, there was no denying him. But the mom.
But there'd been some sort of cross.
I think there must have been a crossbreeding going on somewhere down there.
Yeah, of course. I think there's no issue really with crossbreeding dogs. If you've got it for a certain program, then it's fine. But if people are just breeding, you know, 2 crossbreeds just for looks or something, then you've got it completely wrong. If people are breeding, like, you know, mixing 2 breeds, if people are mixing 2 breeds together, it has to be for a reason. Whether you want to get more drive out of a dog, you know, whatever, you know what I mean. Wait, let me stop the video here and then I'll record it when we get down there. There we go. Bring up here. Hala, yeah. Come on, go. Just take her over here.
You spoke about what the diet is.
Oh yeah, a diet. So what's yeah. Yeah, just talk about what diet she's on at the moment. Is she on a similar diet like with the kangaroos, or is it completely different?
Similar, but obviously a few things we add more, a few things we take out. She don't get as much kibble. The kibble that we got is protein, we don't feed the kangaroos yal as well, so she just, you know, oats, mincemeat.
Traditional Turkish food, isn't it? Yeah.
For Nala, we add in more protein, so we have more mincemeat. A bit of kibble, but she don't like to eat much anyway. We'll give her a main meal, you know, after a walk or whatever. And then on the night, just before we put her in, we give her like a bone.
Raw bones with some nice meat and fat on there. Yeah. I think that's really important in this weather as well. Mate, she does that more than tell us.
Because look, if you get a side profile of her here, she's not a fat dog, she's not a thin dog.
She's just in between.
This is big for Nala for the winter.
In the summer she looks wicked. I mean, she's all just like just jacked up.
Yeah.
So like, there you go. That's all she wants.
But in the summer, she got the kind. She don't want to eat.
Up here, Nana. Up here. There you go. There you go. She has been around livestock as well. I took her to a place where there's like cows and whatever.
With the bigger livestock, she's alright.
She's not that bad, but
there was the time when we brought, you know, at the start when we brought the chickens, when we just had them.
I mean, she's not a livestock dog.
Yeah,
she's not bred for that. Dog. She's the opposite. She'll kill any sort of livestock. But I just wanted to test it out, you know, like with like cows and whatever. I mean, she'll approach them, she'll bark and whatever, but she'll just back off.
She's more like a sheepdog. She just does the barking, in my opinion, for the bigger dogs. I mean, for the bigger animals.
But I don't think I'd trust her on a platter. I'd only, if I'm going to use her, she'll be for hunting purposes only.
Yeah.
Because she's very game in that aspect.
I think a cow would scare her off.
Huh?
I think a cow would scare her off.
The cow's a big thing.
If a cow come charging at her, it's game over. But now, like, a chicken, for example, she will kill. Rabbits, she'll kill. Squirrels, everything she'll kill.
a solid dog. You know, she's my favourite dog in the pack, like in terms of like just overall, you know, just the overall behaviour of her. Because I know she's a confident little girl, but she'll be very, very respectful to all the dogs, people, whatever. Huh? Oh yeah. Like I said, she's literally, you could say she's a one of one in the sense that you can't really see like what
you created with ease.
Yeah.
Her dog basically, her style.
Yeah.
One, because we only know what my friend had told me about the breeding with the mum and dad. We don't know where this fur's come from. We don't know where like this sheepdog or this herder dog in her blood is. But, right?
So she'll look at these dogs and whatever. She just wants to go and play. Very, very energetic female.
One thing you'll notice about her though, when she does go into her game mode, a little streak of hair on the back, just behind her neck, all flicks up around here. When she goes into psycho mode, what we call it, her whole back
and her tail flares up as well. But she won't be like that on this video.
Oh no, she won't be like that on this video, I don't think.
Well, no, she does. There's no reason.
No, that's
there's
why we
no...
know another dog will come and approach her and do something stupid.
But no, she's fine. We've had dogs come up to us, you know, like just like loose dogs and whatever.
She goes submissive too?
She'll go submissive, like in the sense that like she's like, yeah, let me just. But it's not even submissive. She'll lie on her back because
just to show that she's friendly.
She's friendly and she just wants to relax and whatever. It's only when a dog pushes her to her limits that's when she goes blackout, and that's when you honestly don't want to see that side of her.
Because we've seen it a couple of times, and it's not a pleasant.
It's not a pleasant sight. You know what I mean? Nala. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I feel like I spoke about her. We're kind of done. We've basically
a brief overview of her.
Exactly, yeah. So like now I'm just gonna
have a nice little gentle stroll back,
and then I'll catch you guys next time. Next video is gonna be of Reeves. I'll do a video of Reva. So just stay tuned. Probably post Nala's video today, hopefully, inshallah, and then Reva's video in a few days, and then from there we'll just see how it goes, and then I'll be posting them all anyway, like all the dogs. It's just that we'll just see what everyone likes. But yeah, everyone take care. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, just share, whatever. Just, you know, the same old, you know, standard things and whatever.
Thanks for 500 subscribers as well.
Oh yeah, thank you for 500 subscribers. It's a big thing. Like we always check the YouTube app, like, you know, when we're getting all these views and whatever, like we're getting gas, like, you know, it's nice to see interactive, you know, like people being a bit more interactive with us, because that's what it's about. You know what I mean? We're doing stuff what people are saying. People want to know about Nala. So I thought, you know, let me just make a video of all our dogs, showing up every single dog, every personality, whatever. But yeah, take care. See you later.